Homer panicked instantly when he learned that Marge's sisters were coming for a visit and started scrambling to find a place to hide. But the closet had already been claimed by Bart and Lisa. Even the space under the rug was occupied by the two pets. Just then, the doorbell rang. In his frantic rush, Homer moved a stack of books and hid behind them only to make the bizarre discovery that his hand could pass straight through the wall. Right at that moment, Selma and Patty pushed the door open and walked in. Selma took off her soaking wet coat to hang it up, and when she opened the closet door, she came face to face with Bart and Lisa inside.
May I take your coat in, Selma? I would also like to take your coat.
With Selma about to spot him, Homer was overcome with such intense panic that he decided to take the risk and stepped straight through the wall. Behind the wall was actually a 3D-dimensional space. Homer was terrified out of his wits and screamed for help. His family in the living room could hear his voice loud and clear, yet they had no idea where to find him. Everything in the space Homer was in was 3-dimensional. Here, he could even see his own belly jiggling in a way he'd never noticed before. Suddenly, a cone-shaped object hit him right on the butt. Homer flew into a rage and threw it away as hard as he could. To his surprise, when the object hit the ground, it smashed a hole right through the floor. Professor Frink quickly deduced that Homer was trapped in the 3D dimension, but for the life of him, he couldn't figure out a way to rescue him. Seeing this, Chief Wiggum pulled out his gun and fired several shots at the hole, only to watch in shock as the hole grew even bigger, and all the bullets got sucked right into it.
Oh, there's so much I don't know about astrophysics. I wish I read that book by that wheelchair guy.
Homer's cries for help grew louder and louder, ignoring his family's frantic attempts to stop him. Bart tied a rope around his waist and darted into the 3D dimension. He looked around and realized that the space had already transformed into a massive black hole. Bart climbed onto a pole and signaled for Homer to jump over to him. Homer didn't hesitate for a second. He leaped into the air, but in the blink of an eye, he fell into the black hole, and his body began to break apart. In the nick of time, Bart was yanked back into the real world by his family outside, and to everyone's utter astonishment, Homer somehow ended up in the real world.
This is the worst thing to the edge. Oh my god, look at this.